Welcome to Hot Rod High School, and this is using an Atlas TC 755 to dismount and remount a tire. So let's go ahead, just like with the other machines, and get familiar with it. This one has all the bells and whistles. This one has everything. So this has what's called a dual assist arm on it. So it has an arm over here that can assist you in removing and reinstalling the tire, and it has a little control knob that makes it travel up and down. Little toggle switch right there. We also have another assist arm over on the opposite side, also with a toggle switch, moving it up and down. Now, instead of just the 2 pedals, we actually have 5 pedals on this one, 4 on the front and 1 over on the side. And we need to know how those work in order to use this machine. So the first pedal, this one right here, that has that little rotation symbol on it, that causes the turntable to rotate. The next pedal that has a picture of a bead breaker on it right here, that operates the bead breaking arm. The next pedal with the 4 little arrows on it, that operates the clamps that hold the inside of the rim on. So this tire machine is, if you have like aluminum rims or expensive rims or anything like that, much better choice to use than our 2 older tire machines. And the last one with this odd picture on it is the pedal that's used to make the head tilt back to get out of our way when we're removing and reinstalling the tire. Okay. Oh, and last pedal, this one down over here, that's used for operating the airflow into the tire. Okay. So let's run through the process of using this tire machine to dismount and remount a tire. We're going to start off just like we do with all our tire machines by removing the Schrader valve. And just like with all the others, it is really important to make sure that every bit of air comes out of that tire before we try to break the bead. Now, the bead breaker on this one is exactly the same as the one on our Sun tire machine. You can see that where the shovel goes into place, there on the edge of the tire, right next to the rim, to break the bead on this tire. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and push down on the bead breaking pedal, and that is going to remove the outside bead from this tire. Spin the tire around, and we will hit that pedal again. And remove the other bead. That one didn't quite pop off, so we'll take another try at it there. And one more, just for good measure. Okay. There we go. Got the bead off on the tire, and now we can put it up on the turntable. Okay. Now I got to hit this 3rd pedal in right here that operates the tire clamp. Now our tire is clamped down and ready to be removed as soon as we get a little bit of that tire lube on there to make sure that we don't damage the tire as it's coming off and going on. So going to get a tire bar out. I'm going to let the head come back into place up against the edge of the rim. And much like using the sun tire machine, I'll use this crowbar here and just take and push up to get the edge of the tire up over the removal head. And then I will hit our rotation lever, and that will rotate the tire around and remove the top bead. Now, we talked about these arms on the side. We didn't really talk about what they do though. So I'm going to lower this one down and get it to go underneath the edge of the tire, and then I'll raise it up. And this is going to assist the tire getting that bottom bead removed. So it makes it really easy now to take and push over this bar. And now I'll hit that rotation lever. And now my tire comes off. Now this time, I can get the head out of the way and then take a moment, take a look at the tire, see if there's any damage, and also make sure to lubricate the area that comes in contact with the installation removal head. Okay. So now we're ready to put the tire back on. I'll take and lean the tire over the machine like so. Put the head down into place. And now all I have to do is hit this rotation lever, and that lower bead will get installed for me. So lower one's now on. Now I can install the upper one. I'm going to use my assist arm again, put it in place, and lower down this little ball right here, which will just help that tire CPR that we talked about with the other machines. Well, this machine does that for us. Now I can hit that rotation lever. I want to watch and make sure that it goes on without causing any damage to the tire. And yeah, it looks good. Now I can get my assist arm out of the way. I can also get the head out of the way. Really important, when you're reinflating the tire, make sure that that head is up and out of the way first, because otherwise that bead will come on up and around that. It can cause damage. It could be a safety issue. Just make sure that's up and out of the way before you go to inflate your tire. Okay. Next step.
Remember a few years ago when you told us the story about the kid that blew up the tire?
Yeah, but not the time right now because we're in the middle of a demo. So we're going to take and put the air nozzle onto the Schrader valve of our tire. And we're going to have to maneuver the tire around a little bit while putting air into it to get the tire to air up. So I'll take and hit that pedal over on the side of the machine. Air will start going in. And I'm just going to take and maneuver it around until the tire starts installing. And just like always, we're going to make sure to take a look at our gauge. See how much air pressure we have going into the tire. And that looks like it. Okay. Last step. We need to reinstall the Schrader valve. And now we can take the tire off of the tool, and that's the process of removing and reinstalling a tire using our Atlas TC 755. As you can see, more bells and whistles, more things to help you out doing all the jobs. So it's a much easier tool to use than the other ones. But you do have to remember what all the different levers do and the whole operation on getting the tire on and off.